YouTube. Okay, so right now I am going to do a tutorial that was actually requested by my mom. Hi, Mommy. Basically it's this look right here. I have one I already done, my foundation done, everything like that. It's going to be a green eye for St. Patrick's Day with a black in the crease because my mom wanted to know how to put black in the crease to do kind of like a cat eye kind of deal. Sorry, that was my husband. So, that's what I'm going to show you. So, here are a couple things that you need, and you don't need these specific you don't need these specific products, but it helps. I have my brush. It's a double-ended brush from the Vice 2 palette. This is the blending side. This is the shadow brush side. Any type of stiff brush will help. I'm also using my Coastal Scents palette. Mom, you might recognize this. It's gotten a lot of use out of it, as you can tell. I've had this for about 4 years now, and it's still lasting me. I'm going to be using the Blackout from my Urban Decay Smoked palette. So yeah, that's what I'll be using. And then my mirror is actually this Profusion Bejeweled Makeup Booklet. Just looks like that pretty much, and then it has lip glosses in it. So that's what I'll be using. I am blind as a bat, so let's get this started. Okay, first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be putting the black in the crease first. It's a little bit easier for me to do, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And like I said, excuse me, use whatever black you have, just as long as it's highly pigmented, should be good. Top off the extra. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you're going to start right here. Oh, I wanted to mention my base that I'm using is actually one of the Maybelline Color Tattoos. It's the kind of frosty brown one. I can't remember the name, and I don't have it sitting right here, so yeah. Okay, so you're going to put this right here, and what I like to do is pat the color on first, get it into my crease. If you need a little bit more, grab a little bit more, but I think this should be okay. I might grab a little bit more here in a minute. And then I like to take the blending edge and very lightly, because you don't want to blend all of it away. Very, very lightly, just blend it up. You don't want it to go up to your brow, but you do want it to kind of fade away. So again, I'm going to dip that right into my black. Blow off the extra. If it's not yours, if it's a professional kit, then you shouldn't be blowing on it. But these are my personals, so I can blow on it if I want to. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to be adding this. It looks dark, but it's kind of a medium brown. I'm going to add that actually to help kind of blend it out. Adding brown into the crease will help blend out any black, any harsh lines, anything like that. So that's a good tip to remember. So just blend, 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 blend. You don't want it to be too harsh, but you do want it to be there. So blend it out, blend this, blend, 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 blend. Wipe off your brush or use a different one. And then going into that Coastal Scents palette, I am going to take this color right here, which is a fantastic, whoa, I dropped it, which is a fantastic sort of bright kind of lime green color. And it's one of my personal favorites. And you're going to put that right here. You can leave it like this, but for this particular look, I'm going to put it right here on the lid. And you want to pat. You don't want to sweep. If you sweep, you're not going to get the maximum pigmentation that you want. And for this kind of look, you do want the pigmentation. It's going to be subtle anyway because there's not an overly bright base. Like if you were to put like a white base on it, like the NYX white eyeshadow base, oh my god, so bright. But this has a brown base to it, and so it's going to dull down the color just a little bit. So yeah, pat, don't sweep, and then you can blend everything together like I'm about to do. Okay, so now that that's done, you want to blend it together. Make sure that it's seamless and that there's no harsh lines. Okay, and that is the finished look. For a highlight, what I'm going to do is I am going to take this color Freestyle right here from the Urban Decay Smoke palette. It's a bit closer to my skin tone, so I'm going to take that, and I am going to use that as a highlight color rather than a stark white highlight, because that's not cute. Okay, so right here, you're just going to start where the black is, and you're going to kind of blend up. That way it's a subtle highlight. It's not too white. I mean, if you're a bit fair-skinned than I am, then you're going to want to use, you know, obviously a lighter highlight. But if you're my shade to darker shade, you're going to need to pick one that kind of goes along with your skin tone. So Mom, Freestyle is the best. Try and stay away from the white highlights because, you know, with our olive skin tone, it's not cute. And that is the completed look as far as my lips go. I'm just going to take my finger and I am going to take this color right here, which is kind of like a deep red. It's a gloss, so it's not really going to show up all that deep, but it's going to give us like a nice little wash of color, and I'm just going to pat it on. Just like that. Now, if I was doing this for a lip to go out or whatever, then I would pair it with a black.